The potential of IT is immense because of the creativity and invention it facilitates. Strong rising trends may be seen in IT, including AI, cybersecurity, edge computing. In this regard, an analysis of IT trends and development is outlined in our presentation. So let's start off with the first trend, the AI. AI requires computer requires AI to accomplish tasks that usually requires intelligence. These days, healthcare, financial, agricultural, retail, and customer service industries rely heavily the most on AI. AI return on investment calculation is not always straightforward. So it includes time and savings, productivity boosts, and revenue increases. Let's proceed with the benefits. AI has all around business operations are speed up and enhance. Business operations get better at what they do and adding and expanding to business models as well as new business capabilities. In terms of ethical issues, the decisions made by AI systems are not always understandable to humans because of the lack of transparency. AI based judgments can also have negative consequences, such as bias, and there are also new worries about justice, human rights harm, and other fundamental principles. In terms of the enterprise value and the Porter's value chain, the impact of AI, it actually reduces human mistakes and the risk instead of people. It gives a competitive advantage. And lastly, for the margin, the profits would skyrocket as AI offers several ways to cut expenses. Further, let's proceed with automation. Automating corporate process saves time and money. Various sectors of the modern economy, like production, transportation, packing and shipping, law enforcement, agriculture, health, and medicine, are using automation. BPA requires 5,000 to 300,000 investment, and this actually far lesser than AI, and it also provides qualitative and quantitative benefits. In terms of the benefits, AI have consistent results and have always adhered to the same rules. And it also expects a high return on investment because it only takes one time, substantial investment, and generates steady income for years. For the ethical issues, there's actually no more moral gray area because automating business is fine. However, it is best utilized in a complementary role rather than as a substitute. Automation has dramatically influenced the peoples and it has made previously unaffordable goods and services more accessible. And lastly, for the enterprise value chain and porter value, the impact of automation, specifically in production, are as follows. It saves time, clarifies things, and ensures the work is done well and consistently. Companies have the resources to keep tabs on their processes and their results. And lastly, businesses may be able to have fewer people and less staff, thus it saves them costs. Thank you.
So the next topic is cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is basically using different tools of technology to safeguard the confidential data. Cybersecurity is important in industries like e-commerce, healthcare, education, retail, government, and financial services. Organizations are advised to allocate 10 to 15% of their budget, IT budget, to cybersecurity. Um, Some benefits of cybersecurity are it protects the key data and helps the organization to win the trust of the customers. The ethical concerns with cybersecurity is that it is the responsibility of the company to reveal to customers and its business partners whenever it finds any cyber issue. Um, the hardware and software requirements of enterprise design of cybersecurity are firewall, antivirus software, encryption tools, computers, and mobile devices. Cybersecurity has impacted the business primary activities as the new business model needs a sophisticated technology. So my next topic is 3D printing. 3D printing is the process of manufacturing solid objects with three dimensions of using a digital file. Aerospace industry, automotive, food, and medical industries are now using 3D printing. 3D printing increases productivity, avoid wastage of raw material. Uh, the harmful ha- um, the harmful particles emitted by 3D printers and some safety concerns are some ethical issues in 3D printing. If we talk about the enterprise design and impact of 3D printing on value chain, 3D printers use materials like resin, polymers, and a programming language called G code language is used in 3D printing. 3D printing can decentralize the production flow, and it requires the high involvement of the customers. Thank you.
So chatbots, I will discuss about trending. Next trending, which is chatbots. As a human communication, computer communication is based on the languages. With chatbots, human responses are now replaced with computer codes that are more precisely and closely related to humans. The benefits are reduces cost, brand loyalty, helps in generating leads, customer retention, optimization of resources. Chatbot ethical and social issues, which are basically the lack of transparency, misleading of information, may not transmit data securely. ROI of chatbots is basically says about 1,275% is based on the support cost only, and it's approximately $9 billion will be saved by chatbots by 2023. Pyramid of enterprise design is basically, as we know that AI system is already used in the chatbots, and which machine learning and knowledge-based system is considered by the chatbot server, and which the data sources are taken place, and also with the help of NLP and MPG, the chatbots system works in this manner. Yeah. Production value, there are five important things which needs to be considered, which is inbound logistics, operation, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and services. Blockchain. It eliminates the possibility of qualifications throughout the supply chain. Cryptography links blocks the data and in the blockchain to create a shared database. The benefits are proper transparency, reduction in cost, better efficiency, value to customer, and saving on cost in efficient way. Ethical and social issues are data is immutable, data is more prone to errors, doesn't offer interoperability. ROI is very difficult to predict with any degree of accuracy for blockchain. But as per the research, it says that by 2023, $14,000 million will be generated by blockchain. The enterprise design is basically based on the six parameters like Ethereum, multi-chain, Monox, CRDA, sub hyper, Azure, and coming back to supply chain value for the portal. So basically, inbound and outbound logistics operations and are commonly used over here with regards to support activity margin and primary activities which also taken place over here.
Hi, we're talking about the cloud computing. Industrial cloud computing is used in asset-intensive industries, including manufacturing, communications, mining, engineering, sewage and water management, and electricity generations and distributions. So when it comes to the benefits, despite evidence showing cloud computing's business efficiency, cost benefits, and competitive advantage, many businesses continue to function without it. Nearly two-thirds of businesses are already using cloud computing, and further 18% are already considered the new technologies. When it comes to ethical, existing literatures on cloud computing presents specialized ethical opinions on narrowly defined problems on its field, but no make directions reference to a unifying ethical frameworks or guiding principles. So it comes returns of investments. The ROI was gap 2.1 times in April 2016. Organizations started their second or third cloud projects 43 months after the first research. Cloud-based consulting costs 65% less than on-premises. It estimates a 55 reductions in continuous IT help, but firms also praise the fast go live time. Cloud-based solutions use 91 less energy. When in terms of pyramids and Porter's value, the cloud's pyramid isn't easy to understand constructions and users that requires particular functionalities simply launch the apps and utilize them. When a company wants to exploit the full potentials of cloud, they require DevOps as a servers to complete the cloud transitions, administers the cloud infrastructures, and handle service procurements, reversionings, reinstatements, and task operations like loading updates and etc. In terms of Porter's value, these sessions belongs to three sessions. This supply chain management, customer relation management, and enterprise research planning. Supply chain and customers relations are key. ERP provides supports. Outbound logistics combines the three because so much of what goes on in operations and support is done at the computers. And because cloud computing is based deploys or in already being utilized in these areas, the software used in these spheres is likely to undergo significant changes. Now let's proceed to edge computing. Industry edge computing connects manufacturing, energy, and oil and gas industries. Edge computing links oil, energy, and manufacturing, combining all three components maximizes data value, improves applications, orchestrations, and reduce applications executions times. And it comes to benefits, improve process quality, ultra low latencies, high end bandwidth, interoperability, and improved flexibility and more reliable storage. When it comes to ethical network bandwidth, distributed computing latency, security, and accessibility, backup data, accumulations, control, and management. Lastly, scale. When in terms of ROI, according to Statistica, investors in edge computing are expected to get the returns on their money of 99.8% by 2022 in the energy and utility sectors based on the surveys that we have disseminated. Responders are also pointed to the automobile industries, which is 8.39%, and the telecom industries is 7.67%, as to other important sectors. So the pyramids, this layer affects the previous layer cognitions. Enterprise decision makers will get accurate data from the intelligence layers. And lastly, the porter's value chains, com- um, consists facilities, hardware, networks, connectivity to a form-to-edge sites, trafficking, classification restrictions, and connections type facilities, and digital distributions. Edge computing restructures, application software, integrations and services, and open source of forums.
Thank you, Michael. Hello, everyone. I'm Pratibha. Now I'm going to talk about the ninth IT trend, that is Internet of Things. Today, through collaborations, the physical world connects to the digital world via the Internet influence IoTs. IoT is a network of variety of conducting things, having inbuilt sensors that facilitates connections, collections, and exchange of information between the devices and the cloud computer system over the Internet. Today, there are more than 7 billion IoT devices, and it is supposed to be clocked up to 22 billion by 2025. The market share which it gains at present is 5.5 trillion, and it is supposed to clock up to 12.6 trillion by 2030. Talking about the industrial industries benefiting with IoTs, they are manufacturing, automotives, transportations, public, energy, and healthcare industries. Let's deep dive into the medical industries, IoTs, that is also known as IOMT. So IOMT is growing at 37% CAGR and with a market share of 156 billion. Talking about Medtronics as a company, which is into a medical device domain, which falls under human health category of IoT, has a variety of IOMT devices, which provides immediate health access to patients, saves time, provides data aggregation, network efficiencies, and hence helps in growing the company by 40% with an ROI of 6.5. Talking about the benefits, it helps in tracking environmental condition and human health analytics, reduces overall costs through patient monitoring, provides better treatment, faster disease diagnostic, proactive therapies, and error reductions. Challenges involve the ethical ones, which is data privacy struggle of public research, violating human rights, legal issues like proprietary rights, and a life threat due to medical therapy going wrong. Technical issues also involve like developing new protocols and SOPs for evolving IoT devices. An idea to IoT design pyramid has three main layers, which is the perceptual layer, where the sensors are developed through operating technologies, network layer, where information technology is incorporated, and then comes the application layer, where the business intelligence is applied so as to go live. The primary activities of the Porter chain value ensures that that IoTs ensure revenue growth and digitally advanced services. The support activities plays equal important role in technical and development. Finally, the devices provide informed knowledges that provides least possibilities and high growth yields. Coming to the last IT trend, that is the big data analysis, which aids in determining the customer's opinion on company's services and produces more comprehensive and visually understanding of customer's journey. The industries which are benefiting with big data is banking, e-commerce, agriculture, and many more. Deep diving into technology service industry, taking L&T Technologies as a company, which has benefited through big data analysis with the help of handling engineering analytics, use of resource optimization, which helped in 93% of work from home offshores and 100% work from home onshores, and thus generating 700 million USDs. Talking about the benefits, it achieves healthy margins, optimizes resources by avoiding hiring expertise, efficient utilization of companies' manpower, issues involved, big data qualified personnel shortage, reduction in job openings in external market, technical issues like outdated data collection and information storage. Lastly, the enterprise design pyramid has five layer, lowermost having the individual level data access, and the last layer having the largest and the more compliant data access, and which has to be shown properly. The primary activities of Proter value chain provides competitive differentiations, develop customer loyalty and brand equity. The support activities offer improved human resources and operations. The transformation into robust analytical knowledge helps in improving the revenue at the margin level. Lastly, we think as a group that AI is the funnest, newest trend right now, as it's the perfect mix of many trends of IT technologies. It can also create the most unique human interactions, semantic approaches. Hence, it is a rising IT trend that will influence the future significantly. Thank you. We are open for the questions.